boy, mosquitoes, you're nuts. But yeah, this field isn't the greatest this year. It needs some manure on here. It's one of the worst fields, but boy, look at all that dirt. This isn't even that bad this time. It's the third time I'm getting out here, and this is as much as I did. My first pass, there's a dip up north, and it must have hit something just right. Could feel the swather pulling down, and there's a big mound of dirt here I saw I wasn't cutting, and full of dirt, and made round and a half, got out on the north side because I saw it, because where it's short, it doesn't feed as good, like it doesn't kick it in because the dirt's holding it up. So I gotta come out and clean it off. I mean, it's still cutting good yet. It's just that where it's shorter and thinner, a lot of this field here, it just doesn't feed very good. All this dirt's holding up here. So I don't know why this field is so bad with dirt mounds. Just terrible. Of course, the dirt's just a little wet. You know, it's a little damp, so it's just more prone to sticking. And I say where the crop's a little thicker, it's fine. It just, you know, feeds in just fine. But where it's thinner, though, it's not where I want it to be. So gotta do this a few times a day. Didn't have any trouble yesterday, I'm surprised. Had no trouble yesterday, but a lot of trouble today here. It doesn't help when it's so bad. Then the mosquitoes, every time I go in and out of the door, I probably let in 20-25 mosquitoes then. Probably the worst they've been all year so far. Gotta take a time to kill a few right away here, just so they don't pester me as much then. This field kind of sucks. Ain't gonna lie, it kind of sucks. Oh shoot. No, I forgot to do that. Darn it. Mosquitoes. I'm bound to do that a few times. Bound to forget that a few times. Yeah, and then I bring in a crap ton more mosquitoes again then. I mean, it's still cutting good yet, you know, if it doesn't start pushing or something, but it's still cutting really good. Just there gets to be a lot of dirt on the header. Ay. I can't start knocking out some of these buggers here. I don't know why this field is really bad all of a sudden. And you just see all the dirt mounds that I drove over already. Half of them you can't see. Couple of the big ones that, you know, that are blatantly obvious, you know, I lift up and over them. It doesn't really take me a whole lot of time to clean the header off. Really, it just takes a couple minutes. But I know the knife doesn't like all those dirt mounds. Man, there was a lot there. Ooh. I swear, sometimes I think I'm cutting more dirt than I am actual crop on this field. And that's why I like to roll the alfalfa fields in springtime. That's why I like to do it. There would be probably a bulldozing way through a lot more if I hand. I think we're doing good here. Nothing's pushing there, everything's clean. And yeah, we come down here and bulldoze through dirt mounds, make sure knife's tilted back all the way. Oh boy. Oh, I just nailed that. Ooh. Just nailed that one over there. Probably would have lifted up over him if I was ready for it. There's another one there. Oh. I didn't know it was supposed to rain today. Did not know that. Look at it rain up there. Huh. I thought that was supposed to rain for the last 5 days. Yeah, we had some windrows, the ditches not finished up. There were a couple windrows raked in there, but Looks like they'll have to be turned again. Well, I finished this just as I got down the south side here. It started peeing, so I got done. I don't think it's raining on at the farm right now. It doesn't really look like it. I look over there. I don't think it's raining. Oh, Dad's cutting a pasture just south of the yard a mile, and he said it's not raining right now. He said it looks dark up here, but it's not raining at home, so. Oh boy. So probably done cutting for the day here, I suppose. I wanted to get this done over here so I could, because I wasn't expecting to finish today anyways, with the way this field was going, the dirt mounds. That last field I got to do, probably got to be a little rough too in places. I was gonna check the knife over really good here when I got done here, when I got it home, and blow it off, get the dirt cleaned out of there, but I'll have to wait. That's not bad. It's dry. It'll clean off. Well, finally getting going on the last main alfalfa and grass field here, so finally. Good grief. Had cows out this morning in a summer pasture. It branches off from the patch. It's like a little runway area where we have a water tank set up, the oiler, and you know, it's just like a small holding area, kind of, sort of. And cows broke out on the south side there and went a mile to a neighbor's yard, and neighbor called us, say, "Hey, I think your cows are in our yard." And so, sure enough, hopped over there real quick, and yeah, everybody's out, every single critter. And Dad kind of fixed up the fence then, kind of, sort of, but we have them locked out of there now, so they just have to rely on the dugout on the north side of the pasture for water now, so hopefully they stay out, and they can still crowd a little bit, maybe get out again, but I don't know what's will happen. Waste time on that. I just got done raking some areas with the V-rake, and Dad's raking with the 9mm rake right now, so there was a rock there. But this is the last field, and I can't believe it. I cut through the whole slough over here. Can't believe it. Kind of checked it before I went down with the swather in there. I went down a little ways, and I stopped, and I went out and walked, and there was no standing water, so I'm like, well, I suppose. I don't know why that's, like I say, speaking of water table levels, it's just ridiculous. Like here, water levels are normal here somewhat. You get further west, or a little bit further east, they're pretty high. It's pretty much my last chance to cut this video, because there's going to be stuff going on this week, and I'm going to be busy. So, but I'm figuring, because it's Tuesday afternoon now. It's 1:30 right now. Yeah, that was the rock there. Yeah, good thing I did. I lifted up just in time. Hard to see. It's a big solid rock there. But yeah, I'm guessing Thursday morning I'll be raking this. Probably bale it up Thursday evening or whatever, or maybe even bale it up Thursday morning. It'll have the day to dry as long as nothing breaks and anything. Should get a lot of drying in today, and some of the low spots here probably won't be able to go till Thursday evening probably. A little greener here. Even this little dip here is dry. That's, don't know why. Rocks in here. Oh, actually, we'll just, Dad did a little mowing here. Had two little pastures behind us, and mowed a little bit of that, so there was some nice clover coming in one of those little pastures here, and don't have any cows in there this year, so we're gonna try to make some hay on that. So did a little bit of mowing behind me in that corner then. I see the neighbors started raking up here too. It's just getting going. He had this cut down last weekend too when we were cutting some ditches. He was cutting here, and kind of hard to eye the field divider here because there's a survey marker behind me here. I put a white pail on it, and then I got a pail up on top of the hill there where a corner post is at. That's the dividing line, but pretty much comes around. Whoever cuts first, just do your best judgment, I suppose. That's about how it works. Just eye it the best the person can. And it's kind of hard with the slough here, you know. The guy didn't try taking a chance through the slough there. His side gets a little bit softer over there where I went through. It gets softer to the east there. So he didn't want to really risk it going through there, which I don't blame him. I don't blame him. But yeah, I see I veered away a little bit too much there. Oh well. Oh well. Try to eye it the best I can with the pail down here. It is a straight line, but it's hard to tell when you can't see the marker, or you get down the slough here you can't see. See, it could get a little bit softer in here, a little bit further west there. But if I made it through there, that's pretty darn good. Really, that's tires are a little wet, but find out though. Just hope no cattail circle. It's always nice to eat canary grass that comes growing down here all the time. Makes really nice slough hay. Yeah, grab mounds. Yeah, I took the knife out last night. There's some rough sections, so I sharpened them then too while I had them out, and they're pretty easy to pull out. Just 2 bolts and boom, they're out. So worked out pretty good, and changed some sections. I'm sure I'll have to do it again after this stuff. So. Yeah, it sucks that kind of got rained on a little bit and a little dry on his stuff, but say we got stuff rained on too this year, so everybody's kind of behind. Yeah, see, here's my pail marker here too. A pail for a marker there. I should be able to make pretty good time in this field somewhat here, at least on the north side here. It's should be a little bit smooth until I get more in the thicker part and I get on the south half of this field and it gets a little rough. That's older hay land there. Because this stuff we actually seeded probably, that was probably 10 years ago already here, this field, the north half. It was cropland and when we bought it and put it into grass alfalfa, and the rest of it was old hay land yet, so we just let that go. Should be broken up again some year, really, but some year it'll happen. It's just that it's hard to get back here with equipment right now. We got really no good access point here. The gates aren't big enough for some of the equipment, the combine, and hard to get in here with the drill, unless we cross the neighbor's field behind us here, but we'll just leave it in the hay crop for now. It works fine until we get a chance maybe to do something back here. 'Cause maybe what I want to do is the field east of the yard over here, I might want to break up part of this pasture here, and then we could do something there with the fence, redoing the fence then, and coming straight over here then with it then. So yeah, I'd almost like to cut this field north and south. It'd be longer rounds that way, but just right where I'm going though, this old hay ground, it's not the right way to go because it's a little rough from it when it was seeded last many years ago. It's probably plowed, so there's little bits of, stuff. So, well, just about getting done here. Just I'm on the old hay ground here. But yeah, it sure is nice being able to cut through that slough. It's a little. I went through the 2 deepest parts there, and it's a little squishy. Tires are completely wet, even not just the lugs, but the whole face of the tire is wet, and sure makes this feel a lot nicer to deal with. There's no screwing around here. It's just straight back and forth. It's a lot nicer when I don't have to cut this separate here and go around that and straight through. Boy, that is some intense purple. Holy smokes. Ooh. Wow. Yeah, that drops down here. Unbelievable. I always forget how much of a drop this is here off the main area here. It drops down quite a bit. Well, there's the two knuckleheads here. Everybody's here. Yeah, not enough time to move you cows out of here. So leave me alone. And girls' butts are dirty. Hey, you. Hey, buddy. Yeah, you got flies, bud. Hey, you. Hey, you. Yeah, it should get you sprayed, bud. Should bring down spray, too. Bosty, how you doing? Hey, you. You should have some spray, too, cow. Those bugs are insane. Hey, Misty. Where are your calves at? Must be hanging low. They were laying over here when I came in a few hours ago. Yeah, I know, those flies are just insane right now. Yeah, I know, cow. I know. Sorry, we're still not done calving yet. Still waiting on Ribby to calve yet. She must have got bred over the winter. Something must have happened over the winter that we didn't see. Because when we PG'd the cows, she was good. But I don't know if something happened during the winter and didn't see it, but yeah, she's in July and she hasn't calved yet. So, but she's bagged up quite a bit. I expect her within the week